Hello, this is Mr. Christensen. Welcome to Pre-Calculus. Well, this is page 3, beginning of the book, section P1, example 1, having to do with fractions, which are rational numbers. Any number that can be written as a fraction, whether terminating or repeating, is a rational number. So let's just look at a couple of them. We got 1/16, which is 0.0625, stop, terminating decimal. And then we have 55/27, which is 2.037037. Now, I was looking at this somewhere, and I was looking at this number 1/17, and you can see that on your calculator you can only get an approximation, but the actual value is 0.0588235294117647, repeating. And just for the fun of it, I decided to write a program to calculate that out. So let me give you an example of what's going on here. Okay, so if you were to do this process old school, by hand, you would start with 17 divided into 1, and you carry over 2 zeros. 5 times 17 is 85. Subtract down, get 15, add a 0. 8 times 17 is 136. Subtract, gets 14, add a 0, and so forth. And you could keep doing this over and over and over until you actually got your repeating decimal. So nobody wants to do that. But just because I can, I decided to write a program. So I'll give you this. And I have a program, and I wrote it and called it fraction. And it does that process of long division. So let's take a look at this and explore it a little bit. So, trying to get a good there. There we go. All right. So this program stores simple fraction up to 200 decimal places in L1. Let's do 1/17 since we just did it. Okay. Now, the calculator is doing what I did longhand, and then I have it store it in a list on the calculator, so I can actually go up to 999 places. But that's the way it looks like when you print it out on the screen. And I think you can recognize a pattern, and you can see the 0.05 all the way down to the 647 and see that it repeats. So, for fun, I was playing around this summer, and I found that, and you might explore this on your own, if you take prime numbers and divide them, you come up with some interesting sequences. So one of my favorites is 1/61. So I'm going to let it do its thing, and you're going to see that there's a really large repeating decimal. And it looks like it's 4 rows long, and it starts with 0.01639344, on and on and on, ending up with 2459. Then it repeats again. That's one gigantuous repeating decimal. But they exist out there, and now that you have my program, you can find them. I'm not sure what practical uses it has, but that's okay. I do this for fun, and hopefully you'll enjoy the mystery of math.